Alright, this is Vape Killer 420 here. About to give you a video on how to prime or get your coil ready on one of the vapes that I got. Right here is the one I did how to fix the flooded coil, because this coil gets flooded all the fucking time. And by the way, my cameraman, he's good vapor too. His name is
Cloud Sniper.
Cloud Sniper?
Mm-hmm.
So what we got here is my new favorite from Big Bottle Company, blueberry cake. It tastes like a blueberry muffin. But anyway, the one I'm going to be showing you today is this one. It's got some juice in it, so I'll probably get some on my hands. So I'm going to show you what you do. If I can get the glass off of here without breaking it. So these glasses I've broken a couple of. I don't want no juice falling out. But what you want to do is when you get your new coil, is put it on there. You want to take your juice, open it up, get it ready. What you're going to want to do is I gotta see what it says on here. It's a Baby M2, I think. Yes, Baby M2 coil for the Smock X8 stick, which is the up model of the V8 stick. But what you want to do is take that center right there from the coil, put that in there, work a little bit of juice in there. I'm not actually putting juice in there because there's already enough. And then these holes right here, you want to put some on each and every one of those. Then what you want to do is take your tank, flip it over like this. Make sure you get it centered. You don't want to fuck your vape up. And just spin it lightly so it's not it's not cross-threading. It'll make a lot of noise if it's cross-threading, trust me. Plus it'll go on quicker. It's on there now. So it's got some juice in the coil or in the tank. But what I want to do is make sure it's got a full tank. You don't want it to get past below where the top of these holes are, or else your coil will start burning really quick. But you want to fill it up, which is sometimes hard to do. That's why I got this kind of a vape bottle, because it's easy to fill up. It doesn't have a fucked up dripper. Drippers don't like to fit in my tank. Now, what you want to do, make sure it is not on at all. What you want to do is the priming. This is how you prime it. You want to take your vape, keep your fingers away from the button if it is on, because you can do it with it on, but you don't want to have your finger on the button. You want 4 or 5 good draws, like you're smoking it, but you're not really smoking it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you want to turn it on. After it sits a couple minutes, you want your coil to be saturated, or else it will start burning as soon as you start hitting on it, because that heats up and it burns off the vape juice. This might not be charged enough right now, but I'll probably at least get one hit. Not really. It's dead. But what we'll do, just to show you guys that I'm not fucking with you about my vape, and that it's actually fucking real, because people can get fake vapes and shit now, I guess. You heard it fire up a little bit, but there's some, it's dead right now, and then the other one, but don't end this video yet, but what we're going to do now is every once in a while when you're getting your coil ready, you will put too much. It does happen. You can put too much in that centerpiece, and what will happen then is it'll be too saturated, which means it's flooded. If it's flooded, what you'll know, how you'll know it's flooded, you'll go to hit it, and you'll get a bunch of vape juice all up in your mouth. And if it happens sometimes, another sign, you'll go to hit it, and your lips will get burnt. That's hot vape juice splattering out of it. Because when that shit gets hot, bubbles up, and then turns into vapor. And if it's too heavy, not only vapor is produced, but hot juice shoots out. What you want to do is make sure your airflow, which is on mine is right here. I want to unplug it. You want to take usually a paper towel, but I don't have one on me, so I'm going to use my shirt. You want to cover these air holes, airflow holes, and then you want to hold it upside down and blow through it as hard as you can. And what that's doing is blowing, there's a little bit right here from excess. It's blowing that excess juice out and drying it up. And then if that doesn't work after a couple times, it's working, trust me. But something you're going to want to do is make sure it's on. Hold the button and blow out, and it'll blow out juice as you're doing that. And then you're going to want to clean your vape. One thing you do not want to do is, if I can get the fucking whole tank off of here, I got it on there pretty tight. You do not, especially on one that's got external batteries that you take out. This has got internals, but you do not want to get juice on this to get down inside of there. I mean, a little bit might get in there, but you don't want to get it to the point where it gets completely soaked, because what that is a metal, and it shoots electricity through there. The electricity goes through here, heats up the coil, and when it heats up the coil, it heats up the juice and turns it into water vapor. So you're smoking water vapor. It's no smoke. It's just vapor. That's why I call them vapes, people. Get it right, bitch. Fucking with people. And then you want to put this back on here, definitely. Make sure you get it on there real tight, because the tighter, if you get it on, you don't want it on there too tight, but if you get it on there tight enough, it's harder to get vape juice in there. Now, as soon as you get it unflooded, you're basically pretty good. One thing you do not want to do is you do not want to mix different milligram nicotine levels in your tank. You can, but it'll hit you heavy, because I had 12, 3, and 6 mixed, and it was all custards and one fruit. That it hit hard, strong, and it didn't quite taste like good. It tasted alright, but it didn't quite have a taste. But once you got it good, you're good. Go ahead and start vaping. I'd vape a good cloud for you, maybe blow some rings, but as you can see, when I hit the button, it blinks. That means it's dead. I'll tell you what, just since it's a vape video, I'll try with this. Every once in a while I can get like one ring out, because this isn't a cloud vape. This is just, this right here is basically, for me, it'd be a backup vape. Anybody that likes big clouds, they'd use this as a backup vape, because they like I like the nicotine, but I like the clouds. So I'll hit this one, and I'll show you guys about how much it produces, and then I'll try to blow a ring. It's about what it produces on vape clouds. Oh, that tastes like a blueberry muffin. I love that shit, man. So you can get a couple rings out with these. If you're smart like I am, I'm a genius, and I got sexy thighs. Today's my birthday, so I gotta be funny, guys. But anyway, vapors, stay smoking your trees, stay smoking your vapes. I guess vape THC juice is legal now. I'm gonna go ahead and get me some. It's really expensive, but it'll get you stoned. My buddies don't know anything about THC juice just yet, but they'll probably try it one of these days. But stay safe when you're vaping, people. Don't be getting expensive vapes that are box mods with internal batteries or external batteries, the ones that you take out and charge. If you ever put those in your pockets, make sure there are no batteries in them. They can explode. They have, imagine this is a battery. They got the positive, the negative. If they got wrap around them. If the wrap comes off and exposes the metal down inside, and any metal touches that and the other metal at the same time, it's basically touching the positive and the negative, because the positive comes up through, somebody told me. And they will fucking, basically they'll discharge. And if they discharge, the only thing they can do is pop out of your vape, which will cause an explosion. If that explodes in your leg, your fucking leg's fucked. If it's in your pocket or something. If you're vaping on it and it explodes, it will blow part of your face off. There was this little black kid who was 17 years old, and he went and somebody let him hold a mod. And he went to hit it, and as soon as he got it up to his face, he pushed that button, bang. Batteries discharged because they weren't in there right, and his face is fucked for life. Please, whatever you do, be safe. Don't get your face blown up. There's some pretty people out in this world. These girls out here now, they're vaping, looking fucking sexy. They are smoking and smoking at the same time. I don't want your face getting blown off, and I definitely don't want your titties and ass getting blown off. So don't put your vape in your titty, bra. I'm gonna put my vape in my bra. Boom! Oh, my titties! Oh my god! Now nobody can stick their gorgeous peepees in there. Oh no! Titty milk's coming out and there's blood in it. I hope I don't get AIDS from this. No. Alright, I love you guys. Keep vaping. Stay safe. Peace out. Crip gang.